like to call the order of the town board. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee McDowell?
Here.
Trustee Stackhouse?
Present.
Trustee Fisher?
Here.
Trustee Farquharson?
Here.
Chairman Yap.
Here. Mr. Bremner, would you mind leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, sir?
Please join me in pledging allegiance to our flag. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, very much. Are there any agenda changes this evening? Hearing none, is there a motion to accept the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee Stackhouse?
Aye.
Trustee Fisher?
Aye.
Trustee Farquharson?
Aye.
Chairman Yap.
Aye. Are there any citizens' comments this evening? Going once, going twice? Okay, then we will move on to the celebration for the evening, the recognition of the Zinnia and Monarch Festival volunteers. But it's a lot more than that. So what transformed this summer is nothing short of a miracle. When I listed out everyone that participated in making this summer the success that it was, I had over 100 names on the list. From having residents and businesses order 187 flats of zinnias from Anton's greenhouse and planting them throughout our community, that's approximately 6,700 zinnias, not to mention Ace Hardware selling zinnias this year for the first time, and 2,500 packets of zinnias that were distributed from the different taxing bodies, to our watering truck that was transformed thanks to Greg Townsley, Mary Hildebrand, and Brian Klossman of Bottom Line Innovators, to hosting the coloring contest thanks to the Zion Benton Library and Culver's, to hosting the Zinnia Menu Trail with 5 restaurants creating designer dishes and drinks and zinnias, and drinks with zinnias, partnering with Lindsay Weinstein and Brianna Petrie of Joyful Adventures, who supplied us with the zinnias, to the Zinnia Yard Contest with 24 entries, our awesome judges from the Illinois Dunes and Garden Club, and the prize donations from local businesses, to the 5K run, where we went from 37 runners last year to 99 this year, as well as an incredible bubble bash for the second year in a row, to the festival with 75 vendors, Erica, right?
We had more than that.
Okay, I thought so. That's what was on the list,
I
but
ended up taking more.
yeah. So incredible entertainment thanks to Deanna Cruz and Dandelion Gallery, classes, contests, the District 6 Art Walk, our Hope La Monarca, wood sculpture, the piñatas, the butterfly release, and all the marketing and sponsors and donations. Plus, some from the same group helped with the Lagoon Glow and now the movies in the park. As Oscar, it's not CJA, it's our grant. How do you say? Seha, right? We have CJA grants and it's Seha spelled the same way. As Oscar Seha so eloquently put it, what started as a committee turned into a team, then became a community, and is now transformed into a movement. It even inspired Leo Samano and his family to do a very intensive cleanup of our Oakwood Cemetery. So, first, I'll stall a little bit. I've got a couple more. First, we want to recognize everyone here who participated in the success of this summer with a $5 Main Street gift card. So could everyone who participated in all of these different things this summer please stand up and remain standing until Sandra gives you your gift card. So everybody stand up that was involved in it. Miss Juliana, didn't you help with the butterfly house? Yes, yes. Yes. So while she's doing that, we also want to recognize a few that dedicated their entire summer to our community. Wandering down here, I will go through this list. And I'm going on there. first and foremost, we have our two co-chairs. So Carolyn Borland stepped down this year, and we have Erica Delgado and Erica Denny. You could please come up right now. Oh, we need Gibby. Yeah, Gibby, we would love your camera out here now. So come on up, Erica. So on behalf of the entire community, Zion Township, everyone, we just want to award you each with a certificate of appreciation to thank you for saying yes. So I said, for your yes in guiding the Zinnia Monarch Festival and for your part in making Zion the best it can be. And you really, really yeah, let's do this one, they're the co-chairs. I don't need water. Thank you, Gabby. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, when we get. So then we have, Deanna Cruz representing tonight, but Deanna headed up Dandelion Gallery and took care of all of the entertainment, and it was a phenomenal job. We didn't have to stress or worry about any of that. She held all of that up, so that was huge. Then, from there, we have some honorary VIPs who continue to do so much. So if we were to do VIPs, these guys would get it every single year, so they're just gonna be the honorary VIPs. So, I think we've just got 1, 2, 3. Mary Lou Grant, of course. And Janet and Joe Lynch, could you guys come up? I want everybody to see who you are. And there's also Joe Kenobi, who I'm not allowed to talk about. He always says don't mention his name, but he is the unspoken co-chair of the Zinnias for Zion. He is always there to set up the truck anytime something breaks or something doesn't work. And he oversees the distribution of the Zinnia plant, or distribution. So these say, Lou says, honorary most valuable team player for your dedication to helping grow Zinnias for Zion, overseeing the Zinnia planting, water truck, and all things Zinnias, and dedicating your entire summer to the cause. Next to her is this amazing team, Janet Eckers and Joe Lynch. And theirs says for your dedication to grow Zinnias for Zion and the festival in any way possible, especially with your drive promoting the festival in any way, being our bee connector and Monarch Mama, and constantly seeking out ways to make us better and better, and further dedicating your entire summer to our cause. That's huge. So thank you. Yeah, hold up yours. We have a few people who have absolutely earned the VIP of the Year award this year. And for starters, I just need to have Juan's not here.
No.
So Juliana, you wanna come up and represent your grandpa? And Everardo Savano, could you guys come up? So, this is for you, and it says for your dedication and love to help Zinnias for Zion by overseeing the planting and maintenance, and for your yes attitude with anything that could contribute to the betterment of Zion, Illinois. So, not only did Everardo, step in, come on in here, and this one for Juan, and it says the same thing, and Juan and Everardo are brothers, and they're also, Juan is Erica and Jackie's father, and Everardo's their uncle, so it's a whole family in here. But just to say out loud, and I hate having my back to the board because I want to share with you guys too. Everardo and Juan came to me and said, how do we help? Like, we're working, but we want to do something to help. And it started with, what was the first thing we had you guys do? No, it was Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware, that's where it started. Then they wanted to do hair illusions. So you got permission for hair illusions. And then it led to the circle behind It's All Good. So they took care of that. Then they started doing all of the maintenance for It's All Good, helping out with that. And then, what was it? Just like was this huge ripple effect of everything they started to do and finding ways to help. And Everardo's part of the crew that's helping with the cemetery cleanup. And they have so many ideas and things that they want to do to help in the community. And I was telling them this morning, I was like, you know how like you're on your knees and you're praying and you don't know what to pray for, and like, what is your biggest wish? If you could have anything on this earth, what would you wish for? I would never in a million years think to wish for a couple of guys who have as big a heart or bigger for this community than I do. And they're workhorses and they have vision and passion, and this community is so blessed to have you. We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our community's hearts, and looking forward to like how crazy that they also took over the community garden behind Memorial United Methodist Church. And so they're overseeing that, and their goal is to have it be a full, we've got 22 more plots we can build if residents want to have a garden plot, and they're willing to head it up. So. Awesome, thank you, Brady. And here's Joe's. Okay, so then next we have, alright, so, we also have most valuable team, oh, wait a minute, I forgot the best part. You guys get the MVP medals. Will you give that to your, and then you get to position of those, and you get, that is for your grandpa too. Thank you. So the next one is for Renee Turner. So Renee came onto the team this year. She's not here tonight, but so here's what, for your dedication to help promoting the festival, garnering donations and supplies, contributing handmade crafts, and doing whatever it took to make this year's festival the best it could be. She was Janet's partner in crime to like go and put these posters up anywhere and everywhere we could, and just like, she'd come in, she was like, I've heard you needed balloons, so I got these, and she's with Lou, and it was incredible. So, Lou, if you could pass this on to Renee. That would be wonderful. And then last but not least, okay, so the other person that is not here tonight is Oscar. Oscar is the proud creator of Hope, thank you, La Monarca, the huge wooden statue that was built and put in the middle of the field that everybody loves. And it is now, Erica, do you want to share what's going to be happening with Hope?
Yes, so Oscar and I have decided that Hope is going to be touring around Lake County. So Hope has already been scheduled for different festivals in the area. Sandra Usher put together her page on the Zinnia and the Winter Festival. You can check it on her website, and all the dates for her tour are already up there, and she's booked all the way up until December now.
It is amazing. We're gonna make a sign that promotes the festival and Zion to help people know where she came from. And so
And you can request her for your events, so
Yes.
please send any inquiries to me so I can get her on your schedule.
So if you're having for your
Oktoberfest?
yes, Oktoberfest, if you like La Monarca there, we will
Okay.
connect. If she's not booked.
Okay.
So the last person I really want to recognize as an MVP, and we wanted to do this last year, but we weren't sure if he was for real. So this young man, what grade are you, Mark?
Sophomore.
He's a sophomore in high school. He is a youth volunteer with ESDA. But this kid, and it says, for your servant's heart and your willingness to do whatever possible to assist others and make the festival, the 5K run in Zion, Illinois, as a whole, a better place to live. Like, that's what you do. As a human being, you do that. Tia, you want to, like, echo?
He's amazing, and I look forward to working with him every time. He's just that great. Like a willing worker, that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. I needed somebody at, what time did I ask you to be there, 6? 5K run set up. He was there at 10 to 6 waiting for me to go and help set up the whole course. You don't even have to tell him, he like jumps up, he knows exactly, it's been amazing. We are so grateful to have you in this community. And Sandra said we need to make sure that you're in the junior Zion Leadership
I forgot to bring in the brochure,
Yes.
but you gotta contact
Yes.
me so I can get it to you.
Yes, we need to connect you with Mr. Cubic. So, Jamar, we are so proud to have you on the team, and thank you for like being an official team member instead of just like a kid that hangs out, right? There's a difference. So, cool. that took on being the parade float designer and organizer. And Erica, do you want to share like the response from like the work that Bella Massimo did?
Yeah, she did a great job kind of envisioning the float this year. I think it was her dad, right, that kind of put the vision together, and we actually won Most Beautiful, so which was really nice.
Yeah.
That's very cool. So you can set that aside because she'll be here for City Council, I hope. Okay, and then we have to recognize the team that did the truck wrap. So the way that it all started was I called Greg Townsley and I was like, so I've always had this dream, could you come and share with me like what it would take for us to wrap the truck? And he came and he gave me a number and I was like, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. He was like, but if we do it on a Saturday, it'll be this much. I'm like, what? He was like, you guys are doing so much in this community, we wanna be a part of it. He was like, so we'll come over and we'll do it on a Saturday for you, if you'd like. I would. And so that amount of money, that afternoon, I ran into Brian Klossman that owns Bottom Line Innovators, and I was like, hey Brian, I need a sponsor. And he was like, for what? And I said, to do the truck. He was like, all right, I'll go and have somebody. I'm like, Brian, I don't have the time or the energy to find somebody else. Will you please just do it all? He was like, fine. And so we had both, and it was at a township board meeting that I announced that we had the truck, we had the design, we didn't have a designer. And Mary Lou Hildebrand announces to the world that Mendoza does that. And so, Ms. Mary Hildebrand, would you come up, please, for your help in making design and This is for the gift that you gave our community, for your help with making Zion's watering truck such an iconic showpiece, and for our community, and furthering our quest to become the city capital. So, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, it's
You know I always help you.
You'll be sorry.
Yeah, Kate, you have no idea.
And we've done the friendship name, the neighborhood friendship
Right?
together, we've done this together,
We've done some fun stuff. Okay. Oh, good idea. See, that's a great idea. You got all the notes. You don't have to take any notes. Okay. And then, so there's neither one are here tonight, but I really want to recognize we had two landscape companies that came to the front of the line and said we want to help with the downtown planting. And so that's Arizmendi Landscaping and then Acosta and Sons Landscaping. So we really want to recognize them and say thank you. And we're looking for other landscape companies that are interested in being a part of this next year because we want, now that we know it can work, we have lots more space. Don't we, Everardo? Like, they need help because they will do it. And then the next one we have to always recognize because it is probably the most difficult job that there is. And Giselle is not here, but Miss Tia, would you please come up? So Tia and Giselle, they're there from beginning until end, both days, on stage, on stage, right?
Yes.
And they make the festival what it is. And from your, yes, from the very beginning, I said for your dedication to the festival and being a champion to make time in the capital. We are so grateful that you are part of our community. And I'm so excited for all the other things that like God's gonna do with you in this community.
And if I could please, I've hosted a lot of events from various cities, New York, Chicago, Waukegan, Gardena. I said it last year, and I'll say it this year. When it comes to Zion, they're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. Thank you.
Okay, and so we need to make sure Jean came in late, that she gets a gift card. We did that, recognizing, but we're gonna do a picture. So we started something new this year, the Zinnia Menu Trail, and it came up, working with Lindsay. We put together these passports. Well, Sandra actually ended up putting together the passports, and you had to go to the different restaurants and try out their Zinnia menu item. And we had 5 restaurants, let's see, that participated in it. N&T's restaurant had a Zinnia berry salad, which was fabulous. Lorenzo's restaurant had a avocado toast that was amazing. It's All Good had a lemon muffin with zinnias in it that was incredible. Living Full Kombucha had a zinnia infused kombucha with some other
It's
stuff.
actually B-bomb.
Okay, oh, B-bomb, that's right, yeah. Oh yeah, and the zinnias were in the ice cubes that she put with it, I think, or something.
That was healthy.
No, that was another place. And then we have Healthy Yums, who, if there was an award for like the most creative, amazing things, they had monarch butterfly ice cubes that went into this zinnia honey bush, right, infused, they made their own tea that, and when I went, I was like, yeah, I don't really do iced tea. Christine Workman, too, at the Park District, and she was like, so she gave us a sample, and we were like, we want more. This stuff is really, really good. So it was incredible what you guys did. So if you guys would come up to just this certificate of appreciation from yeah. You're gonna have to come up in a little bit. So for being and for your support with the Zinnia Menu Trail Initiative and your support of our community always. It is so fun working with you guys, whether it's the spelling bee or crazy ideas like this. It just means everything. We're giving them. Oh. Come on. So you'll be coming back up in a minute. Actually, you might as well just stay up. So because we had 9 people actually complete the passport and turn it in, and that would be, so we've got some of the winners here already here. Let's see, I'll just grab all the Schultzes. So there's Kat Schultz, Joshua, Johanna, Ruth, and Jeremiah. So everybody won a prize. So here's the prizes that you guys get for that. And then Jean Engel was the second one to turn in. You won a bag of It's All Good coffee. And then we have two others, right? So, but Everardo works for Marriott Lincolnshire, and he got a weekend stay. He got a weekend stay at the Marriott with breakfast. And so we are going to draw. You know, might do it good. A mic drop for the winner of that breakfast. I mean the steak and the breakfast. You know. Okay. And the winner, Jeremiah Schultz. The odds of it not being a Schultz was a little bit. Oh yeah, hold it up. Awesome. So let me see what the rest of my notes are. Okay, so that's that piece. So thank you very much. But we also I will also be personally visiting the Design Women's Club, Design Park District, Design Elementary, and the Design Benton Public Library. But I'd like to have Robin come up anyway because her team has always been at the table for this festival. They host the coloring contest, which is a lot of work, as well as they were part of the welcome team this year, and they've got so many more ideas. And I just being on the team with your team is incredible. Yeah, they are fun. They are. Well, go figure when they got a fun boss like this. So we just want to thank you guys. But I'm going to keep this and bring it to your meeting.
Please do.
Okay, so then I can okay, good. I'll put it on the calendar.
Take care.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, so I think that's everybody. So yeah, so just if we could get everybody to come up and really quick. So I said 20 minutes, but we had 5 minutes to start the meeting. We had to wait for Mike anyway. But I want to just get everybody up here to do one group shot. Sandra? We didn't acknowledge Sandra, but we acknowledge Sandra every single meeting with everything she does, right? She's like, where's my award? I know, right?
I didn't pack it up today.
Right, yeah, I knew that it wasn't. Okay, yeah. It's great to know you appreciate it, right? Huh? I tried to shake it off. If you weren't mentioned specifically, it's because they gave me a time.
Deb?
Yeah.
Chris? I moved the podium, but it's. Chris, you have to get in. Please in. I don't know.
Act like you like people.
Now get out of Gibby's way.
You're the camera now.
Now, this is like a fourth of the volunteers.
1, 2, and one more. We're good. Shake right there.
So much, everybody. Now we start working for next year. There's the catch right there. Okay. All right, thank you again, everybody, so very much.
Back to you, camera.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Gabby.
It's okay,
Okay.
not a problem.
Okay, the next item on the agenda, number 7, is the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held on August 19th, 2025 at 6:00 p.m. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second?
Motion is second. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Adele,
Aye?
trustee Stackhouse,
Aye.
trustee Fisher,
Aye.
trustee Ryerson.
Aye.
Chairman Neal.
Aye. Item 8, authorize bills for payment for August. Trustee Fisher.
Yeah, having met with Supervisor Neal earlier today, I asked for approval to pay the bills in the amount of $136,077.54.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? So just to share with you, as an addendum to the financials, you have in front of you the budget for the Zinnia and Monarch Festival. And I am so proud to share that we actually, and for those of you who are left from the committee, we finished the season with $364.34 in the black. That is a miracle. Especially the fact that what we budgeted for sponsors, we came in higher than what we budgeted. So that says that the community's supporting us. We're being really fiscally responsible with what we're doing. As a matter of fact, Denise Cooper, who we brought in from True Conglomerate to do capturing the media for it, when we told her what the budget was, and her total budget this year was $26,050.66 was what our budget was to have this festival. Her jaw dropped, and she said that you know that the other communities are doing these like community days, and their budget is at least 5 times what yours is, and they aren't getting the turnout like you are having. She was like, it's amazing how a monarch butterfly is drawing every corner of your community, and those other communities are pouring money into their stuff, and they're not getting it. So that was like a really, really huge compliment for us. So no other discussion. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Adele,
Aye?
trustee Stackhouse,
Aye.
trustee Fisher,
Aye.
trustee Ryerson.
Aye.
Chairman Neal.
Aye. Item 9, consider approval of Rebuilding Together support. So it's my recommendation to the board that we provide Rebuilding Together, an organization that provides construction services to residents who do not have the means or the income to be able to fix those, mostly seniors, people with disabilities, and other situations. A yearly grant determined by the number of homes improved by the current emergency assistance grant amount, up to the maximum of $10,000, to be provided by the health care grant funds. We believe that this will best support not only the residents being served, the neighborhoods they live in, but the community as a whole. Many of the projects provided by Rebuilding Together run at least $5,000 to $10,000, which is a huge investment in the housing stock in our community. So is there a motion?
So moved.
Got a motion? Is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion second. Discussion.
Is the 10,000 the total amount or per home?
No, maximum amount. So whatever the emergency is, so right now, for this year, and we have another agenda item, so that'll change. But this year, emergency assistance, the maximum we can help a family with is $400. So this year, they did 5 houses, so we would give them a grant of $2,000. Where's my calculator? I'm kidding, I can do that. But yeah, and
Okay.
so if we had 15 houses, right, the maximum we would do would be $10,000.
Okay.
Good, that answered, because that was your
Yep.
question at the last meeting, to be able to answer.
And is the exception here to try and incentivize them to continue this program in Zion, or?
Absolutely, to have a little bit of skin in the game. We have no skin in the game right now, and so for them, if another community is willing to partner with them, it's way easier for them to take on houses outside of our community. But if we can be a good partner, maybe they'll do way more houses. Thank you for asking that. Any other questions, comments, concerns, kudos? Okay. We have a motion and a second. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee Stackhouse?
Aye.
Trustee Fisher?
Aye.
Trustee Farson?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Item 10, consider approval of emergency assistance increase. And so effective November 1st, what I'm requesting is that the emergency assistance payment amount increase from $400 to $600 per resident. This adjustment has been made in response to the rising cost, or would be made in response to the rising cost of living, and after a thorough evaluation of the current budget allocations. Our current emergency assistance budget is $40,000. In 2022, the dispersed amount was just under $22,000. In 2023, it was just under $25,000, and in 2024, just over $16,000, thanks to the different partnerships we have with other organizations like Salvation Army, Community Action Partnership, and Mother's Trust Foundation. We believe this change will better support individuals and families in need while remaining within the financial parameters of the program. And so just to remind you, so it would be stepped down. So the first time somebody comes for emergency assistance, so long as they qualify, if there's so many different like rules and regulations, if they are on disability, they don't qualify. If they get any other state aid, they don't qualify for our funds. But if they do qualify, it would be the first time, and then they couldn't get emergency assistance for 18 months, and then it would be stepped down to a lower amount, and then the third time a lower amount, and then they wouldn't qualify anymore for it. Anybody that does come for emergency assistance also has to take the budgeting course through Affordable Housing in Lake County in order to receive those funds. So they're getting an education, plus they're getting the assistance to do that. And so, is there a motion to support that recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee Stackhouse?
Aye.
Trustee Fisher?
Aye.
Trustee Farson?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Assessor's report.
Good evening.
Good evening.
A reminder that our final installment for your property taxes was due on September the 4th. And if you did not make that payment and you are late, there is a 1.5% fee in addition to your bill that would be due. And we advise you to contact the treasurer's office for full details in reference to making that payment. We published last Thursday, September 4th. Also, our township factor is a 9.95%, and that is, the factor that comes from Lake County to ensure that the township as a whole is meeting the 33.33% assessed percentage that we are required to do by state law. And it's also to let you know that values are still maintaining for prices of homes in the area. So we know that the prices of homes have been increasing over the years, and they're still holding. We haven't seen a drop or anything like that in what consumers are paying for houses, and that's what we use to gauge the values of the properties that we are assessing. If you received your assessment and you are not in agreement with the assessed value that you received from our office, you have the right to appeal your value, and you can go on the Lake County website, www.lakecountйл.gov, and look for the Chief County Assessment Office. There is a video out there, and it gives you a step-by-step instructions on how you can appeal your value. And the last day to appeal is October the 6th, and that is a Monday. And you would have to have your information in by end of day, by midnight, or 11:59, p.m. on October the 6th, in order for you to be able to have a hearing or be heard. On a brighter note, September 27th is National Assessors Day.
Ooh, I didn't know there was one.
Yes, it is. And we are accepting all kind words and positive vibes. In the community, we hosted an assessment workshop at the library, the Zion Library, as part of our continued efforts to educate the taxpayers on the assessment process. So if you missed it, we do have some brochures and things in our office. You can, come by. Actually, there are some in the back. But we're always available to answer any questions. So make our office the first stop before you do anything else in reference to your assessments, because we do want to make sure that we hear what you have to say and that we address any of your concerns. We also attended the Back to School Bee Bash at Zion Township High School, and glad the kids are back in school. And that's all I have. Any questions, concerns?
I just want to say, like, the residents that have told me that they've come in to see you have
Mhm.
been, like, so relieved to at least just understand it, right? Because it
Right.
feels like it's like we're victims, and it's so big. And when you sit down, you understand. It's like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. So thank you for how, like, you drilled down to be able to make it make sense for people, because I know that's not easy sometimes.
Yeah, true.
See, I
Thank
told you
thank
you're an educator. I told you. I told her she's an educator. Yeah.
I just believe in making sure that everyone understands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else for the assessor?
Nope.
Okay, moving on. Item 12, supervisors report and announcements. So next month, we'll be bringing the levy recommendations for a vote in November. Let's see. So Zion Township will be closed on October 13th for Indigenous Peoples' Day, / Columbus Day, and November 11th for Veterans Day, and November 27th and 28th for Thanksgiving. As well, myself, Assessor Davis, and two of our staff, Erica Delgado and Sandra Usher, will be attending the TOI conference in Springfield on November 10th and 12th through 12th. The supervisor's office will remain open with 3 staff members. Will your office also stay
Yes.
open?
Yes.
Perfect. And then we had the other items, but additionally, let's see, we already did that. Zion Quarterly, who Sandra is the editor, chief editor, and coordinator for, will be coming out on October 1st.
Correct.
And the front cover is so beautiful. And I'm not saying that because I took the picture. I didn't realize I took the picture. I didn't know. I was like, who took that? She was like, you did. But it is very cool. And then the Queen Bees of Zion Red Hat Society has a full bus scheduled for Thursday, September 18th. A trip that Jean has coordinated that we're going to be going to Racine. So thank you for your efforts with that, Jean. And we're going to be going to a play and dinner. So, and then Beyond Barriers is a group that we formed actually as part of Richard's mother-in-law, Felicia Lewis, in her legacy. And we are meeting the last Thursday of the month at 2:00 p.m. at Zion Township. And just to share, the Zion Beyond Barriers Coalition exists to create a more inclusive, accessible, and compassionate community for those with different abilities. By advocating for change, celebrating individual strengths, and educating each other, we are committed to lifting voices often unheard, breaking down physical and social barriers, and connecting people with resources that empower them to live fully and freely. And so we have a few people in this group. I've got some little flyers here if anybody would like to take some. If you come across anybody with a disability that lives in the community, just invite them to come. And it's a support group, and just helping them to find their voice and help to make our community better for everybody. So right now, the project that we're working on, so the first project that they took on was getting Zion Township to have their accessible doors. It was hard to talk to the boss, but she finally listened, and it was not a cheap fix, but we do have the sliding doors now, and they're wonderful, and we're really proud of that, and ashamed all at the same time that I didn't do it sooner, but glad that it's done. Now the project that the group is working on is Carmel House. The main entrance to Carmel House is not accessible. The curb cut. It's not a city issue. It belongs to the building owners. So we're working with the residents to try and get the building owners to be willing to make that adjustment for them. So that's their next project. And so additionally, Buzz has reignited. Robin has joined the crazy crew to engage residents and start a movement to build up Zion. Gatherings are the last Thursday from 6 until 7:30 at the Zion Benton Library. Anybody is welcome to come. If you have an idea for something that you've ever wanted to do in the community, but you can't figure out how to do it or what to do or whatever, come join us, and we'll do our best to encourage and support and make you the project manager, and we'll help be on the brainstorm team for you. So, and then the other thing that's like really cool happening right now is the Coalition for Health Communities Zion Benton Leadership Academy is in full swing with 11 partners. Colette, do you want to share any more about what's going on with that, or call out any of the participants in the room?
I will not call out any participants.
Oh, I will.
But we are excited and glad to have, a great group of people. One of the requirements is for them to come and attend a board meeting, so it's good to see a few of you in here. But it's, it's created to identify and develop leaders who can actually come and work and or volunteer, serve in whatever capacity that they desire in the community, and basically just giving back to the community that we live in and work in. And so we're excited with the bunch that we have and look forward to seeing what they do once they complete the program.
Thank you. It's so incredible. I mean, this group started in 2012, and Colette was one of the first people in it. And what they have done to continue it on is just incredible. It has never been more vibrant, I don't think, than it was last night. It was very cool. So thank you for your constant, and we have Jaquanda Nelson back in the community and helping with it now. So
yes.
And Sandra, of course, with everything, is the rock with Zion Benton Leadership Academy. She's the one that's dotting all the dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's to make sure that works. So it's pretty incredible. So really, so for those of you who don't know, the Zion Benton Leadership Academy is for anybody that's 22 and older. What's the oldest we've had? Like in their 70s, I think.
Yeah, I think she was like 70.
Yeah, and the youngest has been 22. I think. How old are you? Is he the youngest? You're the youngest in our program ever, I think. So,
you really just
didn't mean to
have
call you out,
to
Maury. Like, wait a minute, I can't say that anymore. We have younger. A College Lake County student, so yes, very excited about that. But it runs September through October with graduation the first Saturday in November.
Yes.
And you can just go on to zbla.info and put your information in, and then when the season comes up, we will reach out to you. We won't, Colette will. And see if you're still interested and if it works for your schedule. So it's an incredible group, and we've got 105 graduates, I counted, so far. So it creates this incredible, like, just this alumni network to be able to go back and say, hey, I'm a graduate from 2022, and to be able to do things together. So pretty excited about it, and really, really proud of the work.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Also, Movies in the Park for the Coalition for Health Communities. They're back going every Friday night in September. Some of the crew from the Zinnia and Monarch Festival, Everardo, Janet, Joe, Lou, and Juan, and Oscar signed up for it, and Jamar came out to help. We had that screen up in like 20, it felt like the Twilight Zone. I mean, it was up. It went so good. And thanks to the Coalition for Health Communities investing in a really nice projector so that we can continue to do those in the community. Okay, so a couple of things that Zion Township team is doing specifically, Erica Delgado, we're organizing a coalition to address mental health and wellness in our community. And so she is out doing focus groups. We did an incredible focus group with the library on Friday or on Saturday at their staff retreat. And we're looking for opportunities to just meet with residents to find out like what the issues are, what they would like to have in the community. And then we're intending to pull together all the partners to have a big conversation around like, how do we do this? What do we do? So, and then the same thing is happening with Adriana Ortiz. She is doing focus groups around support for Latino residents. So 40% of Zion is Latino, and we just want to make sure that we're meeting the needs of all of our residents. And so that is also being worked on. So as a matter of fact, on September 24th, we are going to be hosting at Zion Township Know Your Rights training, so that Latino residents and neighbors and friends can be prepared just to make sure that everybody knows their rights, so that everything stays as calm as possible in our community, you know, with the environment. So just doing due diligence, and then just here, Big Brothers Big Sisters. We are working on we are bringing them to Zion in October, and we're like this close. We're this close to having enough bigs to support the littles in our community. The goal is 20 kids get to have a big brother or a big sister. It will be on Wednesday nights from 5:30 until, anyway, 5:30 till 7. Oh yeah, because it's 3 hours a month at the Shiloh Center in Zion. And so if anybody's interested in that, I would be more than happy to get you that information with that. So let me just think, make sure there's nothing else. Movies, focus groups, that's it. That's a lot. Did I miss anything? Anybody want to call out anything I missed? Is there anything else that needs to come before the board? Can we just acknowledge, remember like the comments last month about like, oh yeah, right, we still have 12 minutes left.
I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed.
Well, I'm gonna take some more of those minutes because one of the participants that we already talked about, when she can just watch the recording to hear all the good things we said about her, but Bella Massimo and her dad Brian just came in. And so I want to award her. Come on up. The effort that you did, we had a conversation at the Memorial Day parade, and she was like, I can't do that. And I went to her mom and was like, she said she can't do that. She's like, oh yes, she can. And then she said, okay, I'll do it. And you did. And not only was it beautiful, and not only did she like just stay so dedicated to like this image that you created on your mind, you also got the most beautiful gold award that you're here for too, for the city tonight too, right? So how proud are you of yourself for saying yes?
I'm proud of my dad more because he did so much of this work, and I'm so proud of everything that happened.
Well, saying that out loud though, that's how it works, right? Anytime we step up to say yes, we're never alone. When we have Erica and Erica, like when they stepped up to say yes, they had more than 98 people that came alongside of them to make sure it happened, right? And so anytime we say yes, we don't have to say yes alone, right? When we say yes, it's to working with people, and you did that, and it's only the beginning. And she is also, do you want to tell everybody your title?
Hi everyone. I am Miss Cornerstone of Illinois.
There you go. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for everything. And you're still on the team, right?
Yes.
Brian, to you and your amazing wife, thank you so much for all you guys do for the community, and it's just, it's really priceless, so thank you. It was funny, he said that he was trying to figure something out on the float, and so he called somebody that he knows that's really good, and he was like, turns out he knows you. And he was like, turns out you're related, it's my uncle. So Jim Neal, who is renowned in the theater world in Lake County for set design and everything, so shout out for him too. So, all right, so with nothing else, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second?
Motion is second, any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee Stacko?
Aye.
Trustee Fisher?
Aye.
Trustee Farson?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
All right.